Shall we begin?
Yes, of course.
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
So, shall we start with a quick introduction before we begin the session?
Okay, I'm Jyoti. I'm from Kerala. I'm a homemaker and mother to two boys. Apart from that, I'm running a YouTube channel by the name of English with Joe, where I upload spoken English related videos and conversation to help my co-learners and improve for myself. This is pretty much about me. And yes, I
Okay,
would love
good
to
to
know
know.
about yourself.
Sure, ma'am. My name is Pooja Rathore. I'm from Delhi. I'm a spoken English trainer at Ocean English Academy, which
Okay.
is a renowned online platform. Apart from that, I'm a TEFL and IELTS certified trainer as well. And I
Okay.
have gotten 2 years of teaching experience. Mostly, I have worked with homemakers. And
Okay.
besides that, I'm myself a homemaker.
Okay.
Yes. And I have a YouTube channel by the name It's Easy, where I post conversational videos.
Okay, good. And how long have you been in learning English?
Um, I can't remember when I started, but I put in more efforts during COVID period where I decided that, I want to work on my fluency. I want to build my confidence. So that's when I actually put in dedicated time and efforts for my practice. But I came from an English medium background. During my school time. So I had the exposure, but still, as you know, the condition of CBSE schools, they use both mother tongue Hindi as well as English during the
Mm-hmm.
classes. So
Okay.
my command on the English language was not that strong. Later, when I realized the importance of this language, I decided that I'm going to, put some serious efforts during the COVID period. And yes, I practiced listening a lot as well as speaking with my co-learners. I added to some WhatsApp groups and communities where I had the exposure to practice with some really good speakers and fluent speakers. And slowly I boosted my confidence. And till now, I feel I'm just a learner, a lifelong learner, because I'm really very passionate with this language.
When
It's
did
my
you get
favorite.
the passion to learn English? Something triggering point you
This
had?
was my favorite language since childhood, and I knew that one day I have to master it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was quite good at it, but to talk about the fluency and the confidence, that I developed gradually during the COVID period. Because, I felt like everybody's working on skills, some of their hobbies or something. So I should also use my time productively rather than wasting it. So I used the online resources. I never even, spent any money on online coaches for that.
Which one you utilize more to get fluency in English? On YouTube?
I used YouTube a lot because there was
Okay.
so many English conversation and there are so many small, I mean,
Phrases,
there are
daily
web
use
series
phrases.
also. No, there are a lot of good channels.
Yes,
One of
yes.
them by Oxford also. So you can watch them if you enjoy some kind of entertainment. Otherwise, you can go for listening to conversation, listening to
Yes.
podcasts, watching interviews. Apple, plenty of resources.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is
So
your favorite?
it totally depends on your choice.
What is your
Yeah, I
favorite?
love listening to conversation. I love listening to conversation,
Okay, okay.
especially if it is between two advanced speakers. I like listening to advanced talk because it helps me to grasp some vocab, some good phrases.
Yes, yes.
It's something to level up my.
Yes, yes, you are right. When we are watching conversation videos, we get to know how to handle that situation with while speaking with others. This is also more helpful when we
Right.
watch those kind of conversational videos, I think.
Especially because you are connecting to different people every single day. So it helps you to boost your confidence, takes it to the next level. Every conversation will not be the same. Every person will not be the same. So you learn how to interact with people, how
Yes,
to carry on the conversation, how to speak on different topics, most importantly, how to enhance your knowledge. Because
yes,
when you come to discuss a topic or a group discussion, you have to read up. a little bit about the topic. You have to prepare yourself. So I think practicing in a group discussion or participating in a debate is very, very useful for
Yes, that
anyone
is.
who's intermediate level or is looking forward to reach an advanced level.
Yes, you're right.
So that's what I prefer doing. But when I started my journey as a beginner, I relied more on self-talk practice methods. You know, I talk to myself, describe the things around
Yes,
me,
I can resonate
and
with you
talk.
because I'm
Yeah,
following the same way. Because I'm talk to myself because this is a good to get confidence. Because speaking is the only solution to get fluency.
yes, of course. That's totally right. And also, you don't judge yourself. You can never, ever judge yourself. So
Yes.
you feel so comfortable when you sit up. And
Before that, I'm so
slowly,
scared how to start with in front of some strangers and how to start and how to enter the conversation. I hadn't any idea before I was watching that conversation videos, but after that I got the idea. Okay, this is the manner of speaking to start like this way, and I got the idea from only I'm watching conversation videos.
yes, yes, that's what I'm saying. You learn a lot by listening and by actually exposing yourself into that situation.
Yes.
Because listening is a different thing, but when you actually have to speak to someone, it's a totally different, you
Ex-
can say. It takes a
exactly.
lot of courage. It requires a lot of confidence to actually speak to strangers because being an introvert, I was never confident or comfortable speaking with strangers. So even having a small talk was very challenging for me. But when
Mm.
you keep doing something for a number of times, it becomes comfortable. It becomes a piece of cake for you. And now if you ask to talk to anyone, it doesn't really bother me at all. So
Okay.
I have mastered that skill over time gradually with practice.
Mm. As a trainer, what do you give more importance to grammar or to speaking activities? Which one you give prefer to as a trainer to
I
students?
think you yourself answered that question that speaking is the only solution to it, right?
Yes, yes, from
So
my
you
experience.
have to, that's totally true because we have to pay the most weightage to speaking. When it comes to the four pillars of learning English, which is listening, reading, writing, and speaking, I think speaking is the most important, right? So, yes,
Right.
to increase your knowledge of English, we need inputs like reading or listening. So, of course, that is very useful if you want to increase your knowledge. But that output needs to happen. You know, when you have to speak those words with whatever is there in your mind.
Yes.
Otherwise, how will you get comfortable? How your tongue will get trained? Your tongue muscles
Yes.
also needs to be trained in order to
Yes.
how to pronounce the words correctly and
Yes.
in order to recall the words while we are speaking. Because what happens is if you stop practicing for a few days, you find it so difficult to even speak simple sentences.
Yes.
You can't recall words. You just go
Yes.
blank.
Yes.
That's because your mouth
We have
muscles
to
and tongue
daily.
muscles.
We have to practice daily. If I'm
Yes.
not doing practice 1 or 2 days, I have little bit underconfident. I can't to speak with them because I have no idea which vocabulary I have to use. I have no idea. So
Happens with
I
everyone.
practice
No matter
daily.
how fluent you are, no matter how fluent or how confident you are, how expert you are, even if you miss 1 or 2 days of practice, it really affects our fluency. That is
Yes,
what I keep telling people. Always make sure to practice like 10-15 minutes a day. It's enough. It's
it's
more than
enough. Yes,
sufficient.
you are right.
But
Yes.
it's important to maintain the consistency.
And
So yeah,
which techniques are you
it's
using to make them make them to speak up? What do you using that technique? Any techniques here are you using
yes, yes.
to help
Actually,
the
we have
students?
to analyze the students, what they're comfortable with. If they like doing role plays, I
Mm.
give them a scenario. You go to a market and you are talking to a shopkeeper, you have to buy some grocery items. So imagine yourself in that situation. I become a shopkeeper and you become the customer. So now we are
Okay,
both,
it's good.
here for shopping. So you can give them any kind of scenario. If they're comfortable with group discussion or debates, you can go for that. You can give
Yes,
them a
yes.
topic like importance of time management. how important is English in today's world. So give them any topic, let them prepare beforehand. You can
Okay.
share the topic before the class so that they come prepared in the class, and then
Mhm.
give them a target that you have to speak for 2 minutes
Okay.
and you have to explain all your points.
Whatever it is,
So it
grammar
will help
mistake,
them
I
to.
don't bother about that, isn't it?
Yeah, that comes later, ma'am. Once the students is comfortable in speaking, they can later work on grammar. But if they unnecessarily put so much pressure on, feeling like focusing on grammar, it will
Yes.
hamper their fluency. I don't want that. I don't want
I think
that.
it give more complex. It comes more complex when we more focus on grammar without full of knowledge in grammar. We feel some
Speaking becomes
complex.
way more challenging for the beginners if I tell
Yes.
them to focus on grammar. So I never, interfere them. Okay, you are making this grammar. So let them speak, let them finish. After that, I didn't tell. Okay, there were some few grammatical errors which you need to correct.
I think you are a good teacher. I think they make me comfortable to students. I think so.
Yeah, I think in my 2 years of teaching experience, I've really learned a lot about which teaching method should be used with which kind of students. Because every student is different. They have their own way of learning. So I have to first understand what their strengths and weaknesses are, and
Right.
then I create a suitable roadmap for them. Right?
Correct. So
It
very
might work or it might not work. Then I have to keep
yes.
experimenting with different methods. So
Yes.
there is no single shoe fits all approach, right?
Yes, yes,
Every
you're
person
right.
has it. So tell me
Um,
about your journey.
since 2024, I started my learning English. Initially, I focused on basic grammar like tenses and prepositions, articles. But when I came to speak, I couldn't apply those tenses and prepositions in the right way because so I decided to start with short, simple sentences and what I'm doing and my actions, and I translate those actions into whatever I hear around me, that mother tongue. I translate in English. And simple short sentence, I try to speak to myself. And this is makes me very comfort. This has made me very comfortable. Then I start to apply those tenses yeah, one by
Okay.
one. That present tense I connected
Yeah.
to what I'm doing now and what I'm doing, usually what I'm doing things. I connected to present tense. And yesterday, what I did, I connected to past tense.
Past tense.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I
Then
got it.
I, from morning to night, what I did, I tried to speak to myself in past tense and future tense. What I have the plan to for tomorrow. I translate those sentences in future tense.
I think this is the
So this
best way
is
to learn tenses. I
yes,
often
yes.
tell my students, you have to learn how to apply that practically. If you
Hmm.
don't link your grammar knowledge with your speaking part, grammar knowledge will just be, wasted. You will never learn how to use the tenses. They learn the rules,
Yes,
they practice few sentences, and then they forget. They will
yes,
again make the mistake. They will add ing at the wrong place.
yes,
They don't know how to use do, does, that, has, have.
yes. I
Because
faced the challenges was subject verb agreement. That is, I used to
yes, yes, happens.
speak he do. I know he does, but when when I came to speak, I it came like he do,
Yes,
she do.
it comes naturally. It sounds perfect because
Yes,
when I did no grammar, I used to think he do is fine.
yes,
There's no need of saying he does.
yes,
Later,
yes.
when I learned subject verb agreement, because when I decided to become a teacher, I had to learn grammar. I learned grammar very late after becoming
Okay.
fluent. So I spoke wrong English initially.
Yes, yes.
Then I realized there is something called subject verb
Then I
agreement.
started to what I used to practice in front of mirror. He does, she does, it does. I close my eyes and sometimes open in front of mirror, and I emphasize those like he does. That practice my tongue. Then I get
Yes.
okay. He does, she does, it does. Okay, now it's correct. So I trained myself because speaking is very
Yeah, yeah, I
challenging
get
for
it.
me. So I tried this way.
No, but now you sound much fluent, I can say.
Thank you,
And
thank
you're quite
you.
comfortably speaking, effortlessly speaking this language. So there's no such issue. But yes, you have rightly pointed out that people um, learn grammar in a very wrong way. If they
Yes.
understand how to use it in their daily life, while they're speaking, then it will be clear to them. Then they will not make those kind of mistakes.
Mhm.
So by emphasizing those words, by constantly repeating he does, she does, ultimately the brain will understand, okay, he does.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
not like you do. I think repetition is the key.
Yes, every time I did the same mistake he do. She no, just I tried myself. No, Jyoti, no, he not he do. So he does. That is I trying to myself and emphasize those does. That is I emphasized more and more. Then if I eventually I got okay, he does. Okay, then I am so happy. Okay, now it come very right manner.
And
That
another major grammatical error, which is related to tenses only, I did not knew the answer. I did not said that. People
I did
use
not
verb
knew
second
not
form with
did
it.
not know. Yes,
Yes, right. So people use verb second form.
yes,
Rather, it should be
yes,
verb first form. It
yes,
even took me a lot of time to understand and to learn this rule perfectly. I always made this error.
yes, yes.
Let alone the students, even I made this error many times. Before I learned grammar, understood the rules, I used to say I did not knew the answer. I did not said that
Yes, yes,
because
yes.
it sounds perfect. I
Okay,
don't
yes,
think it sounds wrong.
understandable, but what
Yeah,
quite
but
grammatical
there's
error is
something
there?
wrong.
Yes,
When you learn the grammar, then you can't listen to such thing. Then your brain automatically says, no, 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 it's wrong, it's wrong. So
yes.
before you know the
I
grammar,
had the
everything
same
sounds fine.
problem. I had the same problem. That is a V1 form. I used with a what a V2 form. I used with a what did. So then
Mhm.
I tried. Oh
Ah,
no,
everybody does.
this is so. I started to learn structure. And I just started to by heart those structuring and every tenses. But there is no use when I came to speak. But even though I tried, okay, this is structure.
Yeah, somehow you can't remember that rule, recall that
Yes,
rule while speaking. I don't know how
but
it
it's
happened,
more
but you forget
helpful
it.
because even though that is the structure boxes like a present tense structure, that is a sentence structure pattern that I
Yeah,
try to by heart. So this is that very helped me to apply those sentences while speaking. I would say
yeah, yeah. Yes, that's very good.
yes.
Okay, so do you have any more questions for me? It's
Delhi
been
is a
around
good
eight
place. How's the
months.
weather there?
The weather is really pleasant today. It has rained.
Okay,
So it's quite cool and pleasant.
okay,
Lately, it has been very hot and humid, but today the weather is quite, so I'm
mm,
enjoying it. What
okay. Now
about you?
yes, here weather is quite humid here, but it's okay. No problem. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes humid, like flexible. It's going like
Yeah, yeah. We have to manage. We are used to it.
yes, yes. When I starting
I'll be
time in learning English, I watched those Ocean
Oh,
Academy. What is that?
Ocean English Academy.
Yes, Ocean English Academy. I watched many videos on YouTube. That is, I like that tutor. That is, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, what is
Even I
very
used to learn from Ocean English before becoming a trainer here. I never thought I would become a trainer at Ocean. I used to watch this channel for my English improvement. I used to, dedicatedly practice to the videos through because she used to make long videos, the
yes.
sentences we can repeat many times and practice. I used to do that. I used to note it down also. But
Okay,
later, just two years back, I decided to apply here when I was looking for some job related to English.
it's good.
Yes.
Because it also helps to improve
Yeah,
yourself and you follow your passion, so you never get bored
yeah, yeah,
and you can
totally.
improvise
I
yourself. It's good.
That's why I'm enjoying. I'm putting
Yes,
my
yes.
heart and soul to this
Otherwise,
profession because it's my passion.
it's getting stress. But you're
Yes,
enjoying
yes.
is very good thing. So that's why
It's
all
quite rare
people
these days.
focus on passion as along with profession.
Yeah.
I think.
There are very few lucky people who can do that, follow their
That's right.
passion.
Yes, you're right. So it was nice session with you. Thank you
Yeah, even I loved
for
this
your time.
conversation. I enjoy it thoroughly.
Thank
And
you.
your face looks so charming. You have such
Oh,
charming smile, I must say.
thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Take care.